young entrepreneur Fabio Lavelanet is leading the way in trying to get Liberians to eat more homegrown rice. He started the country's first commercial-scale rice processing facility, Fabrar, Liberia.
What we do is we go out to these farmers and we purchase the rice that they grow. We looked at it as a way to, one, create jobs, support livelihoods for farmers in Liberia, but also as a way for Liberia to be self-sustaining when it came to producing its staple food.
Rice is a huge part of the Liberian diet, so the demand is there.
We are by far the largest rice eaters in our sub-region. We eat over 100 kilograms of meal rice per person per year. That's a lot of rice compared to Senegal, Ghana, and the others.
Rice has also played a major role in Liberia's history. In 1979, a price hike on imported rice was one of the factors that led to the country's civil war. Today, after more than a decade of stability, Africa's oldest republic still imports most of its rice, namely from Asia and the US. It costs the country up to $200 million a year.
We bring in close to 300,000 metric tons per year. Our demand is around 400,000 to 450,000.
Fabrar, Liberia is growing at a slow but steady pace. As they introduce large-scale processing techniques, they hope Liberians will accept locally produced rice over imports.
We started, we were very, very small. We were niche marketing at the time. We started with a 1 ton per day mill, and now we're doing about 150 tons a month. Things have moved from a very base state where we started 7 years ago to now progressing where you see farmers actually treating rice as a business and investing into their farms and looking at it as something that's commercially viable.
One of his steady suppliers is located in the unlikeliest of places. Tucked away in Monrovia's bustling suburb of Painesville is the Community Hope Agriculture Project, or CHAP. It's headed by Bimba, a pastor who is also bent on changing lives through farming.
It's better to grow your own food and eat what you grow. And next is more dignified when people work for their own money than people giving them money.
Through a partnership with Japan, the Liberian government has given CHAP access to 1,800 hectares of lowland to cultivate.
In 2008, this place was a criminal hideout. This is in urban Monrovia. This place was butch, and criminals were giving people a hard time in the community, so we saw the need.
That criminal hideout has been turned into rich farmland, growing mostly rice, seed rice for planting and mill rice for eating.
We just harvested and now we are planting a new rice. So now we introduce a system of rice intensification, where it's a climate smart approach, where you plant less rice and get more, and you can use all seasons. And it's providing a lot of hope for people.
Many farmers complain that the government subsidizes rice imports but doesn't offer subsidies for growing rice. The Ministry of Agriculture says it plans to start offering seeds and fertilizer with help from the African Development Bank. The government is also addressing other concerns.
Our biggest challenge really is infrastructure. As I go around the country, even though we estimate that we are producing around 40 to 50% of our rice needs, we have a lot in the villages and towns. We don't have access to roads to be able to truck the rice out of the hands of the farmers to process, to package, and to sell.
So this is one of the types of rice that we mill here at Fabrar. This is red country rice, as it's affectionately known in Liberia.
And now, homegrown rice has become a lot more visible in local markets. This makes Lavelanet optimistic about the future.
Just looking at where we started from and where we are now and seeing, some of the things that are coming up around us with other millers now getting into the industry and seeing that, more attention is being paid to local production, I think that that's something to be proud of. I mean, we are pioneers. I feel like we're pioneers in doing that, and, that's great.
And he hopes others will join him in his goal towards self-sufficiency in his country.